I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I have been talking about the 7 pillars of wisdom, and we've been dwelling on discretion. In Esther chapter 3, there was a confrontation, a transgenerational confrontation. Remember in my previous video, I said that Haman, the Agagite, was the descendant of Amalek. Mordecai was a Benjamite, was the descendant of Jacob. And God put enmity between Amalekites and the Jewish people. And that the Jewish people should wipe out the Amalekites. When you hear some of the rhetorics in today's war between Hamas, Iran, and all these people, it's the same rhetorics from the time of the Exodus from Egypt. Let's destroy Israel. Destroy Israel. I will wipe out Hamas. It's the same war that has been on for centuries. You won't understand. And so Haman was promoted in the gate. You know, the gate was the center of commerce and the center of politics and decision making. At the same time, Mordecai was also promoted. But Haman was higher than Mordecai. And everybody would be bowing down for Haman when he was passing. They will kneel down and greet him, you know, sycophancy of leadership. But Mordecai refused to bow down. And the people went to question him, why don't you bow down for Haman? He did not tell them, but he just refused to bow down, to kneel down. And what's his name? Haman heard about it and decided that he will not only wipe out Mordecai, he will wipe out the entire race of Mordecai, the Jews. So the conflict between the Amalekites and the Jews started again. This conflict started after Jacob took the birthright of Esau and took the blessing of Esau. And Jacob's mother heard that Esau was saying that after the death of Isaac, that he would kill Jacob. Inside Jacob was Israel. Inside Jacob was the 12 tribes of Israel, or 13 tribes of Israel, no matter, depending on how you look at it. And that wiping of each other now manifested in another kingdom where King Xerxes or Ahasuerus was present. There are some eternal battles between good and evil. Will you bow down before evil? Oh, I just made up my mind that I will stand for good, what is right. Oh, if you don't do exam malpractice in your school, the school will not grow. I will not do exam malpractice in my school. If you do without my knowledge, if I catch you, I will hand you over to the police. I will hand you. The school is growing. The school is growing. We are doing well. I will not do this, and I have not done that. There are key principles I learned from my parents that I shared with you. I don't borrow from bank. I don't do adultery. I don't take another person's thing. You don't push me, and then I will cry home. I will push you back. Key principles. You fight me, I push you. So there are some. When I go to ceremonies, I see Nigerians, the way we dance around the so-called elite that steal our commonwealth, that impoverish us. I don't bow down to them. I might greet you, respect you, but that I will kowtow to your pressure. I told one of my friends, when they wanted to give him a political appointment, he was my classmate, a very principled man, in living outside Nigeria. When he wanted to, he was critical of government, then they planned and gave him a political appointment. I told him, these people, can you survive them? Yes. They nearly messed him up. God saved him. Will you stand erect in this dispensation and say, I and my household will serve the Lord? I and my household will serve the Lord. Will you bow down to Haman because of his position, because of his money, because of his authority, or you will stand erect like Mordecai? They will plan against you in the next video, but if they plan against you, only them will prescribe your promotion. I remain your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. We're going to be teaching you during the May 1st seminar on how to raise an enduring family and how to prepare for retirement and how to remain relevant. My desire is that I and my children will fear the Lord and they will be for signs and wonders. I pray the same for you. Send me a message on +234 7052136763 to register for the conference and to be added to the mentorship group. And I have properties for sale. A plot of land going for 1 million naira. Somebody just paid the initial deposit for his own today. If you pay 375,000 naira, which represents 75,000 naira for survey, 50,000 naira for the legal documents and signing, and then your first installment of 250, and then you will pay 250,000 every month for the next 3 months, and you own a piece of prime property. I remain your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. God bless you.